I'm David Lemieux. I'm the Grateful Dead's archivist and legacy manager. We're here to talk about the brand new Grateful Dead box set, Pacific Northwest 1973-1974, and it is 6 complete shows, 2 in Vancouver, 1 in each year, 2 in Portland, Oregon, same thing, 1 in each year, and 2 in Seattle, 1 in 73, 1 in 74. And it's, in my opinion, one of the best periods in Grateful Dead history. 1973 was a particularly vibrant year for the Grateful Dead. They had a lot of new material. They'd lost a band member the previous year, one of the founding members, Pigpen, so they were on this new course. The Dead in the Pacific Northwest, it always felt like home away from home. When the Dead would go to New York City, that place was juiced. It sounded that way. It sounded like this incredible energy. A Bay Area show in San Francisco and a Pacific Northwest show, to me, they sound very similar, which is to say they sound comfortable. They sound like they're at home. They sound like they're going to take those extra chances because they can, because they've got a forgiving audience. And generally, every single time they took these chances at these shows, they succeeded. So that's some of the most wonderful playing I've ever heard. Roy Henry Vickers, Canada's preeminent First Nations artist. He's written incredible books. He's got art all over the country. He's got art all over the world. And he continues to make some of the best art I've ever seen. So he's done the entire art design for this whole box set on the exterior, all the interior elements throughout. It's all Roy Henry Vickers.
I've been an artist for 44 years and first became interested in my art because I wanted to know who I was. And the more I learned about who I was, the more I loved the art and the culture of my father's people and the people of the Northwest Coast. And it's been my life's passion. In conversation with the folks at Rhino, they had an idea of a drum and doing this thing in a circle. And so when I thought of it, I thought, okay, so if we're going to open a treasure chest, and it was that vast, a treasure chest. That's what the bent boxes were, and all of the royalty, all of the regalia was stored in a treasure chest and brought out to share with people in a big potlatch. So it was immediate for me to say, well, I think it should be, we should think of a bent box as the box of treasures that the Grateful Dead is going to show the world when it's opened. I hope when people look at this, that their interest is piqued and it inspires them to look deeper into what's open the box of treasures, and read the book and look at the words and see the relationship of the creation of the images and songs and stories to the images and songs and stories that the Grateful Dead give the world.
We've got this incredible music, start to finish. There's not a dud in the batch. Every single song is incredible, and the sound quality is about as good as the sound has ever been. It's beyond what we thought it was going to be. I've been listening to these tapes right off the master soundboards. I've been working with the Dead for 20 years. I know these tapes well. These sound like something new. These are really new recordings to me. So it's 15 or 18 hours of some of the best Dead music you're ever going to hear.